Choose life and live. Buy original. Be original. SON.
I will stop at nothing to protect consumers from fake and substandard products, Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria declares, as cable manufacturers pledge support to the SON. Plus, special focus on car battery and all you should know about this life danger product. It's that time of the day when we talk quality, and I'm glad you are watching the program. It's Standard and You. My name is Ifoma Okonkwo. Welcome on board.
My name is Mr. Shortcut. I dey mind my money. Now cheap one I dey buy. Now one time cable for my yard. A cheap building material where we take build my office. I think say I dey save money. Office building collapse and fire burn my house.
Standards Organization of Nigeria (SON) don ready for action and say enough of pain, loss and wastage. If you see product wey no dey correct, call the SON office wey near you.
SON dey say
Standards Organization of Nigeria, improving life through standards.
Thanks for being there. It was a sincere show of appreciation when members of the Cable Manufacturers Association of Nigeria stormed the Lagos office of the Standards Organization of Nigeria last week. Members of the association pledged their total support to the SON for what they described as a job well done by the agency.
When he assumed office as Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Osita Aboloma pointed out clearly that it will initiate measures to check the distribution, manufacture, and importation of substandard products into Nigeria. He left no one in doubt of his determination to develop capacity to achieve success in that regard. The Director General swung into action and since then has continued to achieve remarkable strides in that regard. Fake and substandard goods worth millions of naira have been seized. The latest were substandard electric cables seized by the SON and the Nigerian Customs Service through an effective collaboration among agencies of government. Obviously impressed by the Standards Organization of Nigeria's efforts to protect local manufacturers, members of the Cable Manufacturers Association of Nigeria were at the office of the SON in Lagos. They told the Director General of the SON that the activities of unpatriotic and illegal businessmen have affected local manufacturers.
By cooperating, it's ensured that cables that are in the market are top quality cables that meet the standard. By that, we are sure that buildings will not be burnt, incidents of fire will be reduced as a result of cable. Incidents of fire as a result of cable will be reduced. So the consumer will get value for their money.
They commended the DG's foresight, proactive and strategic approach to tackling the menace of substandard goods, especially life danger products like electric cable.
The Cable Manufacturers Association of Nigeria will work with SON to achieve what the Standard Organization of Nigeria should be doing for us. That's to ensure that substandard cables do not come into Nigeria, to ensure that those who bring in substandard cables are stopped from doing that, and to pledge our support in their efforts, whatever they're doing, to execute their duties.
According to the SON boss, the protection of local manufacturers and consumers is one task which the SON has undertaken with a deep sense of responsibility and commitment. He therefore assured the manufacturers that the SON would stop at nothing to ensure that government's drive to improve on the ease of doing business in Nigeria is sustained. He observed that Made in Nigeria electric cable is a huge success, which is why illegal importers of electric cable use names of local selling brands to sell their products. This is because Made in Nigeria electric cables have been found to be the best.
Every day we look for means and ways to checkmate people that try to adulterate the market. So today we came together to work out modalities of strengthening the quality of the cables to be safe in Nigeria and to be exported and to be acceptable in other African countries. It's our resolve to work together to protect Nigerians from the menace of substandard cables. We are going to work with the manufacturers so that people will get value for their money, so that will prevent unscrupulous elements from dumping substandard electrical cables into our markets.
While soliciting the support of the association in the area of information gathering and dissemination between the agency and association, the Director General assured his visitors that they will have the opportunity to witness the destruction of the seized cables. In another development, the Director General of the Standards Organization of Nigeria visited Flour Mills Nigeria PLC, where he was received by the Managing Director and management staff of the company. The DG, while inspecting facilities at the organization, expressed SON's commitment to supporting local manufacturers, adding that the SON, through the Mandatory Conformity Assessment Program, MANCAP, will continue to come up with measures to grow their business.
It's been a wholesome journey that we are proud to be associated with you people. Not only that you've been able to demonstrate high compliance to our industrial standard, national industrial standard, but also you've been keen on imbibing international best practice. You've made our work easy over the years in our effort to adapt and adopt international best practices in food. Not only that, you've taken us a step further in demonstrating good manufacturing practice. You are indeed a worthy partner. We are not unmindful of the fact that you are one of the first to comply with two important government policies in food. The encouragement of cassava, where you are required to add 5%. I understand you've increased it to 10%. It's a word of emulation. We appreciate that. The issue of fortification of your flours to make them healthy, of your flour products, which you've taken seriously, is also commendable. Keying into all our programs, registering in MANCAP, even your manufacturing process is something worthy of emulation by others. Not only are you first among equals, and I'm also, at this point, I would like to also tell you that we are proud to associate not only with you, but with your umbrella body.
Managing Director, Flour Mills Nigeria PLC, thanked the DG for the visit, which he described as timely. He said the company will continue to work with the SON in its fight against fake and substandard products. Of special interest to the MD is the need for the SON to partner with the company to check adulteration of their product. Of unscrupulous businessmen have had negative implications on their overall business.
Today, the emphasis that within the government should also be thinking about is for government to incentivize more and more capacity building in agricultural space. Yes, we are producing agricultural produce in the country, and we'll continue to improve and see how we can get our products into the market so that it will be genuine and the consumer will know that it's directly from us, and try to discourage faking of products.
The Director General met with some members of staff who are retiring in 2017 and 2018. These men and women have either served the organization for 35 years or reached the retirement age of 60. The DG urged them to take advantage of the training to prepare for life after retirement. As worthy ambassadors of the agency, the SON boss advised them to always uphold integrity in whatever they do after retirement.
You are standards ambassadors forever. You are our able representatives in the larger society. With good working relationship which you're leaving behind, you still have access to contribute. Once a general of standard will remain a general of standard forever. Once a codex expert will be a consultant to us in codex. Madam Lab, you still mentor the people there. Teach them how to navigate the more key areas of lab.
The only thing I remember as we did drive, na gwa. The next time I opened my eyes, I see myself for hospital. People would say, na expire tire put me for this condition.
Hey, yeah. Tire na chemical o. Abeg, make you dey check your tire DOT number to sabi when e go expire. Passenger wey love him life must sabi the tire DOT number o. New tire sef na only 4 years e get to expire whether you use am or not. To sabi the date when e go expire, just add 4 years to the last digit of the DOT. Expire tire or tokunbo tire fit cause road accident. Beware.
Standards Organization of Nigeria, SON, improving life through standards.
Welcome back. Our next story will interest you. Have you been shortchanged lately or denied value for your money over a product you purchased? If you are one of such consumers, you are advised to visit any of the SON offices near you. This is because the SON boss has declared zero tolerance to consumers' attitude of resigning to their fate whenever they are denied value for their money.
The SON boss spoke against the backdrop of the agency's renewed strategy to protect consumers from fake and substandard products. He stated clearly that the Standards Organization of Nigeria has initiated strategies aimed at meeting the quality needs of the consumer, rather than resign to their fate whenever they purchase products that do not conform with the requirements of the standard. He advised consumers to report such transaction to the SON.
It's still our watchword that standardization has no compromise. Quality assurance is the bedrock of progress in any society. So I employ the Nigerian populace that whenever you discover that any product is substandard, you report to us and we'll take necessary corrective action and try to see if possibilities of you getting redress through ratifying the defect. Defect can come in so many ways. It can come by outright shortfall in what you expect in terms of quality. It can come by way of misrepresentation of what you actually intend to sell. So either way, we first of all see if we can ratify the defect or non-conformity and go further to prevent repetition of such non-conformity. It might lead to destruction or correction of the production process or correction, for instance, labeling, so that people will always get value for their money.
The DG said SON will continue to provide manufacturers with standards relevant to the production of goods.
We have about 47 life endangering items, which luckily for us, other sister agencies appreciate the fact and the urgency to take such items serious. For instance, you just mentioned substandard cables, bulbs, electric bulbs, tires, and so on. Anything that will adversely affect the health of an average Nigerian, we take them serious. For you to bring in these things, you must key into our sun cap, sun conformity and assessment program, so that we'll make sure that it conforms to our standard and international best practice. We'll also have to cross-check if you're actually bringing in what you claimed that you're bringing in. If it's okay, all well and good. But if it's not okay, we'll take corrective actions. And if need be, we'll destroy such items in order to prevent them from entering the market and go further to prosecute the defaulters.
He said importers of goods have a moral duty to ensure that they comply with the provisions of the Standards Organization of Nigeria Conformity Assessment Program and ensure that only goods of acceptable standards are imported into the country.
You report to us, we'll respond accordingly. If you see anything unwholesome, say something. When they have incidents of people dealing on substandard cables, they come to us. We trace the items from the shelf to the point of entry. We test them. Sometimes we'll call them to identify their products. If it's different from what is registered with us, we'll look into it, then we'll take corrective actions. The bottom line is to make sure that we protect Nigerians from the hazards of such materials.
The program is standard and due. Good to know you're still there. The battery is an all-important component of a car. This is because it transmits energy to the vehicle that helps it function. Our next report is on the car battery. Please take a look.
It needs to be changed when this color changes to white. It means it's dead. You need to replace the battery. When it's on green now, it means it's good. If you change it to black, it means you have to charge it necessarily. I advise people to go for a new battery because it lasts longer than Tokumbo. Tokumbo is just a 50-50 chance. You buy it today, next month, it starts giving you a problem. And that might affect the kick.
Anthony Sipoje is one of the millions of Nigerians who own a car. This vital mode of transportation cannot function without a battery. The battery provides energy that helps the car move from one location to another. It consists of one or more electrochemical cells that converts stored chemical energy into electrical energy. The battery is classified into two cells. They are the dry and wet cells. This all-important product is made up of a wide range of electrodes and electrolytes to power the vehicle.
Work of a battery in a car is this. One, when you want to start, you need a battery to crack your engine. Then once you start, then the alternator is the power source of your gadget. So once it starts, then your alternator will do the remaining work. Battery is the just to start. Then there are some vehicles that use auxiliary battery. That one is to back up the electrical systems. We have three types of battery in Nigeria, which is dry charge battery, the one that you pour electrolytes. Then maintenance-free battery or cation battery, which the layman call dry cell. Then we have deep cycle. This cycle is for use solar and inverters.
And there are many types of new battery, like the one that is the one that are used without water. We buy that one. At least we give you like this. They give you like a year guarantee. Good one. Dry cell. Dry cell. They give you a year guarantee. Then the water one, they give you like 6 months.
Our investigations reveal that the bulk of the battery in Nigeria are imported into the country, with a small percentage produced locally.
Majorly we have Korean-made batteries and China-made batteries. And Korean-made batteries are regarded in the world as the best batteries. So now, as it takes, any Korean-made battery made in Korea is a standard battery. It's a good battery. while we have a substitute like made in China or made in Nigeria, to be precise anyway, there are some batteries that are made in Nigeria. So for you to have a good long-lasting battery, they are best known in Korean made.
Because of its chemical components, experts say its proper handling and disposal is critical, as consumers are advised to observe safety rules guiding against possible danger. Disposing this life-danger product requires utmost care and proper handling, as indiscriminate dumping of used battery poses great danger to the environment.
The battery these days, you see that most of the aboki, the malam, they are putting truck. They used to buy the condemned one, and they will go and refine it and call it a tokumbo or maybe whatever. But like if you buy from the importer, like people are selling in the car, in the stock, you get good battery from there. Because most time, if you go for the tokumbo, if you use it, you might not be able to carry your alternator, maybe, and if you not carry the alternator, the AC itself, when you on the AC or maybe some of the light, you will not be able to carry it, and because it's not good.
Consumers are therefore advised to watch out for the following when purchasing a battery.
A good battery to start with is by the manufacturer. Where is it made from? Where is it coming from? That is where you identify a good battery.
Make sure water doesn't enter it, like in the bonnet. And the most important thing, you buy the original battery. Like the one I'm using from SD, so I bought it from this company. So though that one is quite expensive, but once you buy, you have the rest of mine.
If you are using a battery, you have to be charging system conscious. That's the most important thing. Make sure from time to time your charging system is working very well. Then if you are the type that you always use your car occasionally, you are about to have battery problem. Because once you pass the battery will be running down. But if your charging system is working very well and use your car steady, you will enjoy your battery.
Now you know that your car battery is a delicate component of your car and must be handled with utmost care. It is important that you ensure proper handling and maintenance of your battery.
My name now Mr. Shortcut. I dey mind my money. Now cheap one I dey buy. Now one time cable for my yard. I cheap building material where we take build my office. I think say I dey save money. Office building collapse and fire burn my house.
Standards Organization of Nigeria (SON) don ready for action and say enough of pain, loss and wastage. If you see product wey no dey correct, call the SON office wey near you.
SON dey say.
Standards Organization of Nigeria, improving life through standards.
Hello and welcome to the feedback segment of the program. I am Alimot Osifo. Our first message here is from Daniel Dega from Makurdi, Benue State. It says, with the Standards Organization of Nigeria, Nigerians are gaining confidence every day in the various products found in our markets. Keep up the good work. Nigerians are behind you. Thank you, Daniel, for that wonderful observation. It's good to know Nigerians are supporting as well. And here is Abiola Oyetubi. It says, in fact, this program will really help in improving the standards of products consumed in the country. Sure, Abiola, that's our motto, improving life through standards. Alpha T says, hello, thumbs up to you. Thank you, Alpha T. Clinton says, I love this program. Thank you, Clinton. We are glad to know that you do. And Francis Asen from Jalingo in Taraba State says, I thank Nigerians for bringing this program to help sensitize the public on products. You are welcome, Francis. It's our pleasure. Abe Adekunle from Ibadan. The program is very good for me. Standard and you, God bless you. Amen. And God bless you too, Adekunle. These are some of the messages we received from our esteemed viewers. Thank you so much for being a part of the program. Remember, you can always call us on the number 0705 972-4455 for any complaints, question, or suggestion on any products. You can also reach us on any of our social media platforms, on Facebook at Standard and You, on Instagram and Twitter at Standard and You _. You could also send a mail to the address thestandardandyou@gmail.com. Make it to that with us, same time, same station. But remember, buy original, sell authentic, and use only the best. Bye for now.